Welcome to part 3 of lesson 3 for the Adobe Animate video tutorial series. In this lesson, you will gain a basic understanding of the motion tween and you will practice making animations using this technique. Let's begin. As always, start a new ActionScript 3 file, and when you have done that, please check to ensure your screen layout is set to classic. To start this animation, first select the oval tool. In the Properties panel, select the fill colour and set it to the multicoloured option at the bottom of the colour palette. When you have done this, check to ensure that you have your line colour set to transparent, as we do not want a border on this shape just yet. With this completed, draw a circle on the stage, making it roughly the same size and position as mine. This is where the motion tween is different to the classic and shape tweens. You have to add the tween before any keyframes are added. So, right click on frame 1 of layer 1 and select Create Motion Tween from the menu that appears. You will notice that 24 frames have been added and that the frames are blue when you've deselected them. Let's have a look at some of the things we can do with this technique. On your timeline, ensure that you've clicked on frame 24. In the Properties panel, you will see a drop-down box called Rotation. In this, set the option Rotate to the value 1. Next, from the Orientation drop-down menu, select CW, which stands for clockwise. CCW stands for counterclockwise, as the Americans call it. Now, simply go to the Control menu and select Test to play your movie. As you can see, we now have a spinning shape. Close your movie and then ensure the Selection tool is highlighted. With frame 24 still selected, drag the ball to a similar position to mine. Test your movie again. This time you have a moving, rotating ball. Close your movie again, and this time I would like you to click on frame 1 of the timeline and move the ball off the stage to the left. Then select frame 24 again and move the ball off the stage to the right. Test your animation again. Our ball travels too fast and looks a bit jerky now. Let's see if we can slow this down and make it smoother. Close your movie and then hover your mouse between frames 24 and 25 on layer 1. The cursor should now change to a bidirectional arrow. Now, simply left click and drag this until it hits the 2-second mark or frame 48. Test your movie again. This time the movie is smoother, but the ball doesn't appear to rotate as naturally. Close your movie, click anywhere on the blue part of layer 1 between frames 1 and 48, and then go back to the Properties panel on the right of your screen. Change your rotate value to 2 and then test your movie again. Now the ball should be moving more naturally. This process of making a change to your animation and testing it will ensure your animations are as good as they possibly can be. Now, let's play with the blue dotted line. Ensure you move the red slider to the end of your animation to get the ball out of your way. Select the Selection tool if it is not already selected. When you hover over the blue line, you will see a cursor change to an arrow with a curved line underneath it. Left click on the blue line and drag it to see what happens. The line should bend. Test your movie again and see the effect of this. Finally, to make the ball go up and down along the same line, we need to move it to different positions at various points on the timeline. Left click on frame 10, then drag the ball to where I have positioned mine. Next, click on frame 20 and move the ball again. We will repeat this process on frames 30 and 40. Each time you do this, you should see the line bending. Test your movie one final time. There is a lot which can be done with the motion tween, and it is worth practicing with this. Try to make some more animations which use this technique so that you feel comfortable with it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you will join me in the final part of Lesson 3, where we will make an animation using all of the tweens we have learned.